Good morning, kindergarten friends. Mrs. Norton here. Just checking in with you on 2D shapes. Yesterday we finished chapter 9 on two-dimensional shapes, or what we call 2D shape, two dimensions. And so what that means is they're usually flat shapes, shapes that you see on a piece of paper or that are flat against a wall. And so what I think back here, like I think about Cece's ABC chart, is a two-dimensional, it's flat, it's a rectangle. Or maybe on this box, these circles are two-dimensional. They're flat on the box. They only have length and width. Or maybe this square on her box just has length and width. And so what I'd like for you to do today is to explore in your green packet. I know mine's white. But in your green packet, I'd like you to open up. Now, I know we did some of these yesterday on two-dimensional shapes, so I put little checks on top. We talked about the vertices and the sides. And then I challenged you to try this one on your own. I also challenged you to look at each of these and say how many sides they had. So if you haven't done that, this is a great thing to work on today just as a review. Normally we'd be taking a little test on it, but I'm not going to test what you've been practicing at home. So this is a packet that you can turn into me and I can see how you're doing on it for our next packet pickup. So this one also we talked about doing. So if you turn here, this one is vertices. The other one is sides. So if you look right here, they want you to practice getting used to drawing shapes, because not only do you have to know how many sides and how many vertices they have, but how to draw them. So they're going to ask you to color in the circle, trace the circle, and draw your own circle. They're going to ask you to color in the square, trace the square, and draw your own square. Color in the triangle, trace the triangle, draw your own triangle. Color in the rectangle, trace the rectangle. Yep, draw your own rectangle. The pentagons are hard. I would start off like a triangle shape, two sides down and one across. They don't have to go in. So the pentagon, they want you to color it, trace it, and draw your own. Then they give you some more. There's a pentagon on this one too, but a pentagon, a hexagon, an octagon, a parallelogram, a rhombus, and a trapezoid are what they want you to try on those. So today I challenge you to do some of those. The next fun one is just finding and graphing. And we haven't done a whole lot of that. So here, for example, the triangle, they said color, and I would choose a color for the triangles like purple. Color all the triangles purple and then fill in how many you have. Then I would look for the circles, maybe choose a red, color them all in red, and then maybe green, color all the squares green, fill in how many. We've done a lot of graphing this year. Every Friday we've done graphing, so you guys are somewhat familiar. You're going to count how many are up here in the picture and fill that many in on your graph. Cool. All right. So that's quite a bit already that you can try today. And then if you look here, tomorrow we're going to start on three-dimensional shapes. So this is going to warm your brain up a little bit. So two-dimensional shapes are flat. Three-dimensional shapes stand out. So if you look here, it says 2D shapes are red and 3D shapes are blue. And I want to do this one with you. So if you go ahead and pause the video and get out a red and a blue right now, that would be awesome. All right, you ready? So is this blue 2D or red 3D? Blue, good job. Two-dimensional or three-dimensional? Two-dimensional, it'd be blue. Two-dimensional or three-dimensional? You color this one red because, see, not only does it have length and width, but it has height. This one, three-dimensional, red, good job. 2D blue or 3D red? Blue. Two-dimensional blue. Two-dimensional blue, good. Three-dimensional. Two-dimensional. Two-dimensional, good, good, good. You're doing great. Three-dimensional red. Blue. Red, three-dimensional. Blue, two-dimensional. You guys are doing great at this. You'll be ready for tomorrow. That's all really I have for you to do for math today. If you are someone like, I know Skylar decides she's going to practice some subtraction, today would be a great day to practice some subtraction, or maybe do a graphing activity, or do some weight activities. So these are all fun extras in here. And then tomorrow we're going to start chapter 10, three-dimensional shapes. Until then, have a great day, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow for our Zoom and our art project.